Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Hey guys, what's happening? It's Indie Invasion Podcast, and I'm joined right now by my good friend AJ, and it looks like we're about to add somebody else here. Here comes Huffman Worldwide. And
What's up?
I figured, what's up? So we don't have anybody watching yet, but for anybody that watches later, that's cool. But I figured we would go ahead and go live. For those of you guys that don't know out there in Facebook and YouTube land, every Monday night, pretty much since the pandemic started, a little bit before actually, we have met on Monday nights and painted and built and done all kinds of other stuff. So that is what we are going to do. And if you want to join us, we are thrilled to have you. Oh, there comes another troublemaker. We got Alan of Discover Games joining us. So we're just going to dive in and be our regular goofy selves and paint and build stuff and everything else. So if you're with us, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you're working on anything, let us know. If you need to order anything, Alan is here. So you can get something from him. Well, I'm going to hold on a second. I got to figure out who's echoey. Hold on. I'm going to mute you one at a time. Oh, AJ's the culprit.
How am I the culprit?
I don't know.
Put my AirPod in. Hold on.
All right. Oh, here he goes. He's going to go all high tech. Anyway, so what are you working? We just want to blame you. Yeah, blame Unipolar Games.
Is that better?
I don't know. Is it? Hello.
I don't hear an echo.
Sorry, Unipolar Games. It was you. We forgive you though, and we love you. So we still love you. So this is what I'm working on.
It's my phone.
More. Is it your phone? Oh, do you have your phone on? Are you watching it? Who's watching?
No, I'm on this on my phone.
I am now. I just put it on so I can see
that's
comments.
what I hear is feedback. So for those of you that are with us, forgive our technical or lack of technical ability. We're old.
So did I miss the fancy intro, Mac?
You did miss the fancy intro. You did. So we got 3 people
I
watching.
had time.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure about going live or not. So, but I figured, what the heck, we do it anyway. So may as well go live and get some traction on the page or the
All things are content.
all things are content. Everything is
I'm gonna switch my camera. Look at me. I can switch cameras now.
Man, you are all
Bang.
high.
Bam. You like that view? I tried something different.
I do.
Don't
Don't feel bad, AJ. I'm going to get myself some of those the earbuds too, so I can do this because I hate being on and having these on. I feel like an alien.
Yeah, as long as you have Bluetooth on your computer, you can use AirPods.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's the route I would like to go eventually. Just not quite there yet, because I think I want to get a 60 FPS camera first, but we'll see what happens. Just did a little better. Oh, we got 1 like. So who's out there watching? Say hello in the comments section, and we'll say hello back.
Yeah, I'm watching the Facebook. So
Oh, you got the Facebook? Okay.
Facebook.
You are the Facebook monitor then. That has now become your job. So I'm working on. What are you laughing at?
That's his job.
Do I need this? Do I need this little styrofoam thing in here?
Yes, leave that in
Okay.
there. On the
Came
Pro
out
Pro,
tonight.
leave that in there. Yeah. What are you working on, Alan? Anything?
I'm looking at some 3D prints. So I'm staring at my
For your
computer.
9
Oh,
printers.
No, I don't have. I only have 5 still.
5 printers. That's a lot
2
of
of them
printers, my
are
friend.
not working because I'm.
That's a lot of printers.
Do some work.
I'm working on the cargo hold section of my spaceship for Core Space. So I finished the ship, but
God.
I wanted like a separate cargo hold so that you could actually have a couple, like have basically 2 levels playable on it and be able to do that. So I thought that would be kind of cool. So I'm messing around. I had a piece of random styrofoam that I was like, oh, okay, give this piece a try and see how that works. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I've got a couple other larger pieces if this one doesn't work out. This one kind of the ship sits about like this. So it overhangs it, and kind of like spaceship wise, it would be a pod that attaches to the bottom of the spacecraft kind of thing, so you can dump it when there's bad guys coming after you.
Okay, Han.
Or good guys, depending on who you are. That's right. Look, I know.
Jabba ain't gonna be happy.
Jabba's is Jabba ever happy? I mean, really? Well, I guess he was when he had his little Han Solo decoration.
Yeah, it's a little trophy.
His little trophy. So, and what are you doing? I know you're opening all your Pro Acryl paints.
Yeah, I'm gonna break in. Oh God! Like I'm peeling the top off, the protective thing they have, and it keeps slipping on my fingers and splattering paint everywhere.
Oh man, that stinks.
And it's getting all over my hands.
That's okay. That's part of painting, right?
Yeah,
it's part of.
But I am. I'm gonna throw some paint on this guy.
Oh yeah. Dang it!
I'm gonna go with the greens and see what they look like on his tunic.
Okay, that's cool.
Figure a nice big model to try it out on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
how much do you have to really shake this paint with the agitator? And
not a whole lot.
No,
not a whole lot. It shakes up pretty good, pretty quickly. But
I'm excited here.
Yeah, those are good paints. For anybody that doesn't know, those are Pro Acryl, and they are. As a matter of fact, that guy walking around in the back, Alan, that's the one right there waving his hand. He has Pro Acryl paints for sale. And if you need any sweet custom merchandise, get with AJ. He can hook you up. T-shirts, coffee cups, key rings. I don't know if he makes anything weird, but he might. He probably could.
Dice trays.
Oh, how did I not get dice trays? I have like every dice tray
Right?
AJ made. How did I forget that? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Trying to figure out. Well, that might work. I kind of came into this cargo hold thing with no plan, so I am currently unsure of what the plan of attack is. I did get a lot done on the podcast today. I got something like 11, no, maybe 8 or 9 episodes uploaded in the past 2 days. So that's pretty good, I think. Pretty good. And I'm going to play around with StreamYard. And if you want to listen to those episodes, you can, bam, look at that. Indie Invasion, podbean.com. You can check it out there. And you can also find us in those locations. Because a couple of us were doing a whole lot of poking around on StreamYard yesterday. And figuring out how to do things. Or we think we figured out how to do things.
And if I ever get a video to finish uploading, there'll be a new unboxing video.
Oh, excellent.
It's uploading as we speak.
Nice. That might be why you're so grainy.
Am I grainy?
Yeah, you're a little bit grainy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You are quite welcome.
All right. I think I'm gonna start with this jade.
That's
What
a
do you
good
think?
one. I like
Should I
the
start
jade.
with the jade and then go with basic green as highlights?
Well, let
Or
me
should I
tell
just
you
go-
now, that basic green in the Pro Acryl set is
Yeah.
really, really nice. It's
See, I'm struggling here. Do I do my layers like I'm used to, or do I just do the green, do my wash to darken it, the shadows, and then come back and mix the green with a bright pale green and highlight?
Yeah, you're probably talking above my pay grade there, buddy, on painting. We need to get somebody else on here that knows something about painting.
I'm just afraid that this jade is going to be too dark.
Go with the regular green. It's
I'll
good.
go with regular green. Just in case. I don't want it to be too dark,
Yeah, the regular green's really good.
Of course, I got transparent green.
Oh, you know what? I didn't get any of the transparents. I don't have any of those.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
think they had them
assuming-
in.
I'm assuming this is like a glaze
I do not know the
Or a-
answer to that question.
or a wash. I might have to try it. I'll try it. I'll put it
I
on the
don't know.
table.
I am currently using my recycling technique here and using old MDF sprues. And I'm almost to the point. I've built so much with my old MDF sprues that I'm almost to the point that I need to actually order some new MDF terrain so that I have more sprues to work with. So I just need to make friends with somebody that has a laser cutting
That's
shop.
pretty,
That's pretty bad, isn't it? That's pretty bad. I just need to make friends with somebody that has a laser cutting shop, and I don't need any of the terrain. I'm just like, hey, man, all the stuff you put together for your store, can I have the sprues? I just want the sprues. That's pretty bad. So it's almost like it's an addiction or something, The terrain building. I did do something tonight though, because I did not do it for last year. So I went upstairs. I was working on some of my Twilight models, and I went ahead and created my spreadsheet for this year's painting. So I am ready to track all of my painting for this year, because I didn't last year, and I had to figure out. I had to go through a bunch of pictures and figure out what exactly I painted. And that wasn't, it was kind of cool because I got to look at everything, but it was not exactly what I wanted to do. But it worked out. I did not think this part through. So I'm going to cut this. Cut. I don't think Eric 2 will be joining us tonight. Oh, I apologize for all the styrofoam squeaking noises. There we go.
Usually it's like fingernails on a chalkboard, but it's not bothering me too much.
Well, it's got a nice layer of Mod Podge on it. That's why I can't get all of the little styrofoam balls off my fingers, because it's got a layer of Mod Podge on it. And I'm debating if I want to do a Granny Great floor again. Oh, we got 3 people watching now. Hey guys. Hello. Glad you joined us. We don't really ever know what we're doing, but we are certainly trying. There we go. I think that's what I want to do. I'm not sure if I should put the Granny Grate down again. I'm kind of undecided at this point.
Well, if you want to make it different, yeah, I wouldn't put it down if you want it to be different.
Yeah, I don't know though, because it's got that, it's that same feel, and it helps it covers up a multitude of sins when you're building it. Covers up all my mistakes. The great thing about styrofoam is if you build it, cut something to the wrong size, then you just cram it in there because it's just styrofoam.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on 1 second. You be the talker for a minute there, Eric. I gotta mute myself.
All right. This green paint definitely is bright.
It's bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bright. It's pretty cool.
I don't know if I shook it up enough. It seems a little watery. I don't know if I'm not used to it, yet. I'm used to having my
Right.
thick stuff. I might have to go over it again. No, we'll see. We'll see. I'll get everything coated and see what it looks like. It sure is pretty smooth.
Oops, wrong person.
You sending me stuff, Alan?
Oh, I sent it to the panel on the desk.
I just heard my
I'm
phone
doing a
ding.
Battlefront order, and I'm trying to confirm. Anybody need battle foam? I'm putting an order in.
No, I haven't bought battle foam in a while.
I always need it, but
I debated about getting some from their holiday Black Friday sale, and I just didn't. I was thinking of getting some of the old trays from first edition Wild West to give myself some more options for when I'm storing the models. Let's see. I wonder if I need to change my brush. This brush is just taking forever. Base is almost too big. It's hard to get in the crevices.
Okay, I'm back. My apologies. I had a call to take. Was not expecting it, but the guy I've played guitar with for many years now. Let's see, he's 20 something now. And he started playing with us. He filled in for us the very first time in our band right after I was in my first motorcycle accident. And he was 13 at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's that good. So he was 13 at the time, filled in for me on bass, and just one of those phenomenal musicians. And I've just been playing with him for a long time. And our lead singer got married, and life happens, man. And she got married, and we haven't really been playing. So he works at the hospital with my wife, and I said, you know what? Next time you see Corey, tell him to give me a call and see if he wants to play or anything. So that's what that was. He was at work. So, well, I added, that's Raul there. I added, so hopefully he'll pop in there shortly. Sorry, I had to step out. I didn't mean to have to do that, but it is what it is. But for those who happen to watch this later or join us at some point, we usually do this for about an hour and have a good, fine old time.
Just hang out, chit chat, solve the world's problems.
All the world's gaming problems. And we typically bother Alan about the things that he should sell us because we need to buy stuff. Sup Uglies. I'm not sure who that is. Facebook user. Hello. Whoever that is, you will have to identify yourself, because without a StreamYard, is it an account? I don't remember what it says it is. Without a StreamYard something or other, it'll only show you as a Facebook user. And so far, that's the only real downside we've found with this platform, but it has so many, it's Adam. Adam, get in there and make a profile so we can see your name. I should have been able to tell who it was by the way you typed. That's probably what you're saying right now. I should have been able to tell. based on the way you typed, I should have known. I apologize. So one of the other things that we're going to do is Wednesdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, we are going to do our live segments of Hobby Shorts. 5th grade grammar, that was it right there. Oh, okay. Raul's at work. That's why he doesn't have his camera and mic on, so I will just drop his thing from there, but he can still hang out and do all the fun things. Hang out with us crazies. What are you doing, Adam? Is he at the store, Alan?
No, he's at home.
He's at home? What the heck? Thought he lived up there at the store these days.
No, I'll kick him out.
You make him go home?
Yep.
Sorry he ran you off, Adam. Sorry he ran you off, buddy. All right. And I believe AJ is playing Minecraft with his daughter because he's a good dad like that. You look very thrilled.
I try to be.
You're a good dad, man.
It's not bad.
I played Minecraft for a while. I never played it on the the survival mode. I wasn't interested in that. I really did enjoy the building stuff, so I did play it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to turn the lights on in the morning.
Right.
All right. There you go, Adam. Now we got 4 people watching. Well, if you're just joining us, say hello. We will do our best to answer you and talk about whatever it is we're talking about. We are working on building some stuff right now and painting. Eric's working on some burros and badgers.
It's tempting to paint.
They're such a great model to paint, though. They really are. All of the models were. I think. What was it? I think I had to put together one. Was there one, or were they all single piece? Now I can't even remember.
I think all the ones I had were single pieces.
Were they? Mine might have been 2. Mine might have been 2. I can't remember now. There were so many.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best COVID story that we have, is that Eric and I put our orders in at Burros and Badgers, Oath Sworn Miniatures, and 2 days later he puts out an announcement that he has to temporarily close the store so that he can cast more miniatures.
Yeah, we cleaned them out.
Oops. I mean, I am more than certain that it wasn't just us, but it was still pretty funny that right after we had placed our big orders, all of a sudden he's saying that he has to close the store because he's run out of models. But that's a pretty good problem to have for a small business during COVID. That's a pretty good thing to have.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of those small ma and pa stores that had that problem.
Yep. All right. And what are you printing in the back there right now, Alan? Did you start printing any of that Kraken?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
The Kraken stuff?
Yep.
Cool.
I've got about half a pitch done.
Oh, wow.
So
Any of it painted yet?
no, I have the printable scenery stuff painted. Got
That
the
was the first pitch you were working on, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on the dugouts for it. I should have taken a picture. I actually played a game with 2 painted teams and a painted 3D pitch.
Holy moly, that is insanity, right?
Crazy, isn't it? And I won.
Okay, now I was believing you up until that point. I was believing you. Now I'm not so sure you're telling me the truth.
I tried to lose my first attempt to score. I rolled a 1. My halfling tripped over the goal line. It was a little too high for him.
I understand that chalk can get pretty deep.
Yeah, he got stuck, and yeah.
That chalk can get deep.
I do all this work, it's like this, Woodbow, you can do, it's like craziness, shenanigans, and I get up there, all I have to do is go for it once. And I'd use my rerolls doing everything else, of course. So like, I'll go for it once, a 1.
Yep. That's the story of every game I play.
But I ended up pulling it off 2-0.
Well done, sir.
So I got a little lucky the second half.
Back when I did play Blood Bowl, way back in whatever edition I played it in back in the early 90s, I had a halfling team. I really liked my halfling team. I got pummeled a lot, but
oh yeah, they're fun, but it's when you do score with them, it's just that much more.
Yeah, it's like what do you really expect? They're halflings. What are you really expecting them to do?
Exactly. Why are we out here really?
I've always wanted to try Blood Bowl. Haven't done it yet.
It's a blast.
Well, AJ, did you decide if you're going to Siege?
Well, so about that. When we were talking about it, we all said we were going to Allen's that weekend.
Is that
And
I
so
don't
I
remember,
didn't make plans to go Siege.
I didn't remember saying that. Which
We're
of
like,
course,
instead of Siege, we'll just all go hang out at Allen's that weekend.
Yeah.
And I was
That's
like,
just-
okay. So
oh dear.
so I haven't made any plans for that weekend yet.
Well, I don't have any plans for that weekend yet either, so that could maybe still happen. Unless, what are you doing, Alan? Are you going to be up here?
No, when that 16 when is
It was the weekend of the 15th.
Yeah.
that's 2 weeks? No,
Basically
that's
2 weeks, a
2
little
weeks.
less.
We can still do that. I hadn't planned on I don't know if I can be here or not. That's my
Or we could come here.
I can look at it and see what is up on my schedule.
Because then you have a better excuse, because then Alan, your wife can hang out at your condo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I don't
thinking.
have to check and see if I can even get off that weekend.
Well, darn it. All right. I guess the whole work thing has to come into it sometimes,
I
right?
know. But I'll find out. Try to find out tomorrow.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Whoa, what the heck? AJ turned into Bigfoot there for a second. He had no light behind him and just his big beard and his outline, and it was awesome. All right, I'll wait for him. He's on a smoke break. We'll wait for him to come back. All right, I'm liking how this is starting to shape up a little bit now. I think we got a little bit of an engine room / cargo hold going on here. I'm gonna do this, put that in there like that, and then detail that out a little bit, but have to wrap that in some paper. Paper makes great strips and stuff for that. If that's still you hanging out with us, Adam, are you painting anything, or what are you up to? Or whoever is out there, what are you up to? Let's see. That's gonna go on the bottom. Huh. Let's see. I think that might be sufficient to the task at the moment.
So you never have a plan when you're building stuff like this, huh?
Never. I just I have a couple of drawers of junk, and I grab them and I set them next to my desk. And I'll have an idea. So something I'll look at a piece of trash or terrain or an old toy or something like that, and I'll see something in it. And then when I see something in it, then I lose all control. The glue comes out, and I don't want to lose the idea. So I don't normally work with Elmer's and tacky glue because it takes too long for it to dry.
You just start hot gluing stuff together, huh?
Heck yes. All about that hot glue, man. All about that hot glue. Now I'm firing up the coffee pot because because I can. Oh, AJ's back. Let me. Hey, there's Tyler. What's happening, sir? Fellow nerd. Join the club. Join the club. How are you doing, sir? Hope all is well with Waycross Gaming community. Hope Mike is doing okay. And you guys are surrounding him. All right. Now for the fun part. The only bad part about using the granny grate is that I have to get that a little better. I have to paint this part now while so I got to figure out my full build on the inside, because I have to paint it and then apply and then put the granny grate over the top of it, because the many years of me building stuff. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to spend some time with Mike. That's good. And I've had to paint through granny grate before, and that is a miserable experience, one that I do not recommend. One that I do not recommend at all.
Maybe that'll work.
Man, his green is so green, he looks like Link.
I told you, it's a good bright green, isn't it?
Or the Keebler elf.
Well, neither one of those is necessarily a bad thing.
I feel like I got to put another layer on, though.
Yeah, that particular green doesn't cover as well as probably 90% of the rest of the Pro Acryls cover.
Oh, guess I just splatter.
Clip.
I'm going to try a different brush here. I'm going to switch to a bigger one.
So are we still all set for Coastal Con?
Yes, everything is still a go for Coastal Con. I will not change anything unless I am forced to. And truth be told, I don't do well with being forced. So yes, everything is a go. You know, it's going to be small, but it's cool. I think I sent the message to Doug. He asked me, let me see, about, I wanted to get some extra bodies in there. So, oh, here we go. Okay.
What, Douglas Glover?
Yeah. So he wants to run a Blood Red Skies tournament. And you know what? The reality is it's going to get some people in there. And that's okay with me. And because I haven't had overwhelming, hello, someone said hello. Hello, whoever you are, Facebook user. For whoever just said hello, we can't see your name if you don't have a StreamYard. I think you have to give Facebook access to StreamYard, and then it does it. Anyway, he wants to have a Blood Red Skies tournament, and I'm like, that works for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. Because
I'm pretty sure Eric's going to be there too.
Yes,
the
Eric.
Full action Eric guy.
Yep, Eric is planning on being there. I've already talked to him a couple of times. He's planning on being there.
He messaged me the other day.
Oh, did he? And so we've got tables, we've got space, and just to make sure everybody's comfortable, I'll have all the hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff, and we'll do masks and all that good stuff, just so we can. Don't want anyone to be uncomfortable. Want them to feel like they can be comfortable there and and play the games and have a good time like we haven't been able to. And I know Siege has quite the hello Facebook user, whoever just said hello. Apologies, but you have to identify yourself unless you allow StreamYard access to your Facebook. Which, if you're using Facebook, they have access to your everything anyway. So, oh, come on, man! Trying to get me a cup of coffee here, and it's not cooperating with me. All right. Who knew that old sprues would be so useful, right? But yeah, CoastalCon is going to be. My original goal was to basically to generate money for 2022, just to make the investment a little easy, the pocket getting hit in the pocket a little bit easier to take, since we're still we're still a baby con and not generating. Basically, I didn't want to pay everything out of my pocket again. But I don't foresee this one generating a whole lot, but I don't really care. It's not really why I'm doing it anyway. But I am planning. No, still can't see who you are. I'm not sure exactly why. So, okay, so Tyler, I am working on the last project I was working on, terrain piece, was the Eureka Maru, which is my ship for my traders in Core Space. And I decided that I needed a little cargo hold to go underneath. So the ship that I've already built and finished is going to sit on top of this. And then this will be, it won't attach to it. It'll just sit on top of it so that you can play both pieces of it. You know, you can take them and set them next to each other, and you can play on basically both levels of it in the game, which for Core Space is really good, because since it's only played on a 2x2 table anyway, it makes this small terrain piece almost a 2x2 the whole table, so it works out pretty good. And are you showing off what you're painting there, Mr. Huffman Worldwide?
Am I? I guess I am. Good placement.
Tyler asked what you were working on. That's why I was.
Oh, this is Burrows and Badgers. This is one of the big guys from it. You know, I got too much light on it.
Big guys.
They kind of shit.
Yeah, that's a cool model. I almost got that model. Almost got him. Well, I can't see who you are now, Facebook user, but hello anyway. It's nice to have you. We're glad you joined us. We're just up here running our mouths and building stuff and painting stuff. And playing Minecraft. Sorry. I guess that would be building stuff, wouldn't it?
Yep.
You're not playing Minecraft. You're playing Fork Knife. Are you playing Minecraft? Oh. My son's playing Minecraft too. How about
Is he playing on Java Edition?
There you are. Yep, Robert, we can see you now. Is he playing on Java Edition? I don't know. Are you? I don't know. He's got his headphones on. And he's all special now because I gave him one of my cameras. I don't know if you heard me, but it is working.
Oh.
For Mr. Hartzell, it is working. If I'm saying your last name right. I don't know if I am. I know your first name, and I know who you are. I just don't know if I said your last name right. But I do know one thing. Hot glue's hot. As his son learned at CoastalCon over and over again. So we will be live on Monday nights now, since we're painting anyway. So we'll be live on Monday nights and also Wednesday nights to do our Indie Invasion shorts. Yes, Colin still remembers that hot glue is hot. Gosh, I hope so, because we said it enough. I hope he remembers. Poor guy. It was like every single time he went to build something in that terrain class, the first thing he did was touch the hot glue. Yes, that is why it's called hot glue. It is most definitely why it's called hot glue. And it is a wonderful thing, except when it burns you. Those are wrestling nights. I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry. Well, we'll be going on late. We'll be going on for the Indie Invasion shorts at 9:30. So we won't be going on early because I've got to get the kids in bed and have time to come down and get everything set up and talk about whatever it is we're going to talk about. As we like to say at Indie Invasion, solving the world's gaming problems one game at a time. Which really what we're doing is creating more gaming problems for ourselves because we inevitably discover a new game.
Yeah.
Yep.
More like
I'm down to go down to your place the 15th if that's what we want to do.
that would be cool. I mean, I don't have a store. I mean, we'd all spend money at Allen's. I know that.
True.
But if he brought some stuff, we'd probably still spend money. So just to be fair. Yes. Yeah, Robert, I know you have Colin on video with that, and it was funny. That was funny. I don't know if Alan has his chats up, Tyler. Do you have your chat up, Alan?
I just pulled it up.
He was checking on you because he's a nice guy like that. He's looking for stuff to print anyway. That's what he's really doing. That's why he looks so
I
intense.
didn't have comments.
Uh-oh. All right. This is shaping up nicely.
Nah, this tired. It's already Monday and I'm tired.
Well, need some Chick-fil-A to make you feel better.
What is the price of core space, you ask? I will tell you.
Nah, he's not stressed. He's just working too many jobs.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I know. Both of you guys.
Core space starter is 110.
Who needs a core space starter?
Someone. I was trying to go back. Who was asking? Someone asked, didn't they?
I don't know. Not in here.
Yeah. Why does Robert did?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry about that, Robert.
And I got a whole bunch more stuff coming too.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
And if anybody's interested in the new stuff coming out at Kickstarter, I've got till the end of the month to turn in what I want to get for the new Kickstarter. So it can be the full all-in bundle, pieces, parts, whatever.
Yeah. I already did.
Yeah, you already did. I appreciate it.
I couldn't resist. Was that because I'm working on
You already did what, Mac?
on a freighter, Eric? Is that why you did that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why.
And I'm thinking too. This is stress. I'm working on trying to get orders in on Mondays, Tuesdays. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. So it's there by Friday.
Yep. And right now, no, that means it might be here by whenever.
Right.
Well, I know our post office here has been doing a really good job. I've had a couple of things that have come in late, but overall, I haven't really seen much of a difference. But I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it depends on where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Me and Jill had some Christmas presents we'd ordered that came through New York. We just got them today.
Yeah. Well, my in-laws had a bit of a problem too because I still haven't gotten my. They got a Christmas gift for me, and when we went over there for Christmas, like 5 days after Christmas, they said that mine wasn't there yet either, which I don't really care. I met my wife and I are at that point in our lives where Christmas goes, what did you buy for yourself? Yes.
Yeah.
So we got a little insight today on some of that shipping issues. Basically, UPS decided they were gonna limit everybody's daily amount of shipments.
Oh, really?
So people started overloading the post office. And like we have one guy, we do a lot of fulfillment stuff too.
Right.
And one of the guys that we do fulfillment for, like 30% of his stuff still hasn't delivered, and we shipped it out before Christmas.
Oh man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I mean, I can't, none of it really affects me because all of my stuff that's coming through the mail is just hobby stuff. So I don't really, I can't complain. I mean, I got my Andromeda box set in the mail today, so I was excited. Whoa. So, Robert, are you working on anything? Because, this is a prime opportunity to do so. That's why we do it. You should be working on something. Most definitely working on something. So, have you been able to get any core space games in at the store, Alan, recently? I know you've already come in.
No, I've played 3 Blood Bowl games, and that's been it lately.
That's good.
I need to get some in, but
Get some core space in?
yeah,
Blood Bowl.
core space. Of course, we've got a league of Blood Bowl. We've got 28 guys in the league.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, man.
So
holy cow, that's great.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people that's like me that hadn't played in 20 years, like the hardcore 6 or 8 guys that's been playing, and then a bunch of new people.
Well, hey Alfredo, yes, my son Fernando is pretty cool. I like him. I'll keep him around for at least a couple of more years since he's getting his driver's license soon. You know what that means? No more trips to the dump. No more last minute trips to the grocery store because I forgot something. Man, that's like heaven right there.
And they love it for the first few times you'd send them.
Right.
Then after that, they realize what they're actually having to do.
Right. They realize what you're doing to them.
You're using their gas.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. Gonna make some Gaslands gates soon. All right. Well, you know what, Robert? I gotta tell you, man, you always tell me you're gonna make something new or soon. So let me see those gates. Get on that. That's a fun game, Gaslands is. You got a question there, Alan, from Tyler about Blood Bowl.
I actually didn't play last season. A couple games, but that was back when we had just opened the store back in 2016. And once again, just didn't have the time, and it just didn't do a lot for me. they try to streamline and speed up this version, and it seems to be a little better. The rule book, I really like the rule book, the art, just the way it's put together. So my comparison is to second edition in 91. I got the old styrofoam board.
Wow.
I
Wow.
choose to abstain from commenting
Wow.
on that
Yeah.
because I do not want to associate myself with that game, even though I have to. You know, I have to. So, yeah, post pictures when you're done, Robert. Let's see. How much more till he gets his driver's license? Well, that's kind of up to him. He's got to drive some more, and then he can go take his test. But he can take it whenever. He's 16 now, so he can take it.
And for top, the main difference, they added a passing stat, so you don't have to do math with the agility stat line. And if you don't have the passing stat, you cannot pass.
Do not pass.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So that's really the huge difference. They added a passing stat line, which I was playing ogres that couldn't throw the ball. So
you know, Blood Bowl's is just one of those games that it was always great for having a league. I think it's probably why Guild Ball did as well as it did, because it was the game itself. The real game it's based on has a league, so you know it just kind of lends itself automatically to having one. It's real fantasy football.
Right. It's like, I really want to play that trick shot game, the ice hockey miniature game.
You say you got it, right?
I do. I got it.
Let's play it.
yeah, one of our customers, he brought it up.
Well, if I come down on the 15th, I'll bring it.
All
He
right.
didn't play, but yeah, it looked cool.
They did a really good job with it too. Like really good quality, I think.
Yeah, I remember you saying that about the like the look of the models and everything.
Yep.
What kind of car am I going to get in? Why don't you ask him? Aren't you playing with him? He already has a car. He has a 2004 Ford Excursion. Seats 9. So I told him there's two kinds of cars you can have when you're in high school. You can have the cool car that everybody wants to get a ride in because it's cool and you can take one person around with you, or you can have the other car, which is the one that can carry all of your friends everywhere you want to go. I said, that's the one you get. Seats 9.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I told him too. I said, look, man, if you do this right, you can make money. You got to tell your friends, hey, bro, I need gas money.
Hmm.
I need gas money, and the excursion takes a lot of gas, so you
Yep.
can give me some gas money. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see if I cut that the right size. Not quite. Cut one more row off. There we go. Let's see if that works. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now, some people that build terrain would have just measured that piece. Not me. I just start randomly cutting stuff.
So you're saying you got lucky?
I did. I got lucky, and that is how I build all of my terrain. It's the real reason I build stuff out of styrofoam. Because if I get close, I can just cram it in there, and it just mashes into the styrofoam.
What?
So I bought this granny grate, I don't know, 3 years ago. I bought all this granny grate, and it was huge, man. I got it at a thrift store. Someone had just donated a ton of it. I had probably like 10 sheets, and I am down to my last 2 after all that time. And I think I used most of them up back in my 40K days when I was building terrain, because granny grate and a 40K table go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Had that stuff that long?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I use it quite a bit. Oh, look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there. Now I got to get all silly down here. Figure all that nonsense out. What? I don't like Minecraft anymore. All right, maybe I do. I am a hater. Well, these were the sheets, though. See, I mean, this is a huge sheet of granny grate.
Oh, yeah.
So it lasted a long time. Well, all right, guys, we are at 10 o'clock, so I'm going to go camera up for a second. Hold on one sec. Hey, hot glue's hot. Just burned myself. Thought I'd share that with everyone since I jumped and be like, what is wrong with him? Yep, that's what's wrong with me. Hot glue's hot. Put my arm right in it because that is how I roll.
Hot glue's hot.
Hot glue's hot. All right, so now that we're up, all right, well, for those of you guys that joined us tonight, we really appreciate it. We're going to keep these to an hour and try and do that so that hopefully some people can schedule time to join us and just hang out and paint and get an opportunity to hang out with some other gamers and kind of do whatever. So that's what we got, and thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to show you. Oh, there you go. Show us what you got there, buddy. Nice. Very nice. And what I'm going to do is I am going to show you guys, if you missed it at the beginning, I didn't really work really hard, but this was really easy to do in StreamYard. But we will catch you guys next time. Be on the lookout for Eric and I. Wednesday night, we'll be live streaming to Coastal Con Indie Invasion page and the YouTube channel for our 30-minute Indie Invasion shorts. Also, do not forget that there's all kinds of other places you can check us out. You can check us out on Podbean. You can check us out on a bunch of different platforms: iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Stitcher, Spotify, Pocket Casts, and there's a couple more that I can't remember. I can't remember. Also, check out Discover Games for all your gaming needs, and Unipolar Games for all of your swag needs, t-shirts and cool things like that. But that's all we got tonight, guys, and we will catch you Wednesday night, and prepare yourself for the invasion.
Prepare yourself for invasion. This is